Middle East hostilities have escalated after Yemen's Houthis said they attacked two Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea, while the United States struck Iran for a 12th consecutive night. Saudi authorities confirmed that one of the vessels, the Saudi-flagged tanker Encelia, caught fire after being attacked. All crew members were reported safe. The Saudi state news agency SPA said the fire broke out at the vessel's bow. Authorities secured the tanker and its crew and took measures to protect the marine environment. SPA did not identify who carried out the attack. The Houthis, however, claimed responsibility for targeting the Encelia and a second tanker named Layla.
القوات المسلحة اليمنية عملية عسكرية نوعية استهدفت سفينتين نفطيتين سعوديتين خالفت قرار الحظر الصادر عن القوات المسلحة في البحر الأحمر، إحداهما تحمل اسم إنسيليا والأخرى ليلى، وذلك بعدد من الصواريخ البالستية والمجنحة والطائرات المسيرة. وكانت الإصابة دقيقة بفضل الله وعونه، وتسببت في نشوب حريق كبير فيهما بفضل الله.
The group said it used ballistic and cruise missiles as well as drones against the vessels, accusing them of violating its declared naval blockade of Saudi Arabia. The Houthi claim concerning the Layla has not been independently confirmed. A maritime security source said the Encelia transmitted a distress call after being struck by a missile near the outer limits of Saudi Arabia's Jizan port. British maritime risk group Vanguard said the tanker was hit by an unidentified projectile on its starboard side, about 130 kilometers southwest of Al-Shuqaiq. The United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations Agency reported a similar incident in the area. It said a tanker had caught fire after being struck, but that no casualties or environmental damage had been reported. It was not immediately confirmed whether the UK MTO report referred to the Encelia, although its details matched the other accounts. The Houthis also claimed they had forced about 10 ships to retreat. That claim has not been independently verified. The attacks mark a significant escalation in the group's threatened blockade of Saudi Arabia and could further endanger shipping through the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. The narrow passage connects the Red Sea with the Gulf of Aden and is a vital route for trade and energy shipments between Asia and Europe. It is also critical to Pakistan. A significant share of the country's oil imports passes through the Red Sea, although no Pakistani vessel has so far been reported stopped or attacked. Pakistan condemned the Houthi threats on Wednesday and warned that it reserved the right to take all necessary measures in self-defense if its vessels or maritime interests were targeted. Islamabad's statement was the strongest issued by a non-Arab country in response to the threatened blockade. At the same time, the United States carried out another round of attacks on Iran at President Donald Trump's direction, extending its campaign to a 12th consecutive night. US Central Command said the strikes targeted Iran's maritime capabilities, missile and drone storage sites, coastal surveillance facilities, and air defense systems. CENTCOM also said it had redirected 9 commercial vessels and disabled one to prevent ships from entering or leaving Iranian ports. The attacks followed Trump's warning that the US would destroy an Iranian bridge or power plant each time Iran targeted a ship in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's Joint Military Command responded by threatening regional oil, gas, electricity, and economic infrastructure. It warned that it could prevent the export of what it called even a single drop of oil if Iranian infrastructure was attacked. Iran's Revolutionary Guards later reported an explosion along what they described as a mine route south of the Strait of Hormuz. They said one tanker caught fire and 2 others turned back. The guards claimed the strait was under Iranian control and completely closed, warning that vessels would not be allowed to enter or leave without Iran's approval. Iranian media also reported further US attacks in Bushehr, near the country's only operating commercial nuclear power reactor. In Khuzestan province, state television said 2 people were killed and 11 wounded in a US missile attack on the Shalamche border crossing with Iraq. With vessels now being targeted around both the Red Sea and the Strait of Hormuz, the conflict is threatening 2 of the world's most important energy and trade routes at the same time.